Hi guys, thank you for joining me. Here it is, 6:02 a.m. I thought I'd check what's going on at Yellowstone. USGS goes home for the weekend. They don't do reports. If they're automatically posted by the computer, then they would. So I thought I would look and see what's going on with Yellowstone, because let me show you. The last earthquake they have reported is at 5:59 Universal Time. 59 minutes after midnight, my time, Central Daylight Time. Let me put this back on Universal Time. So here's the files that I most recently pulled. Here's the most recent earthquake at 9:28 Universal Time. So that would be 4:28 a.m. today. I picked that one because it's in red. I probably should have done these here, but anyways, that's the one I picked. And that turns out to be a magnitude 2.87. Let me pull it down for you. You can see at the bottom there it says MD 2.87. I suppose I could go over here to this one at 9:37 Universal Time. So that would be at 4:37 a.m. today. That one is a magnitude 2.50. And then the next one marked in red right there, that one is a magnitude 2.71. There's another little one there before that. And another one not marked in red. Alright, so we just did that one. The next one marked in red, looks like we got two. When they're so close together, they're often hard to get the magnitudes. But I'll try. That one there is a 2.06. Let me pull this up for you. Right there. Now that one, 8:49 Universal Time, would have been 3:49 Central Daylight Time. The second one is a magnitude 2.20. These are not being reported. I don't know if they'll come in later and report them. It's early, or maybe depending on who works on Monday morning, if they'll report it later. I have noticed in the past, once in a great while, someone will come in on Monday and report the earthquakes that USGS doesn't report on the weekends. I have not seen that for a while. Maybe they got in trouble. They were stopped. They no longer work there. I don't know. Alright, so the next one marked in red, when they're in red, it means the computer picked up the earthquake, and it sends a text message, I suppose, some kind of messaging, to the geologists at the University of Utah. And they're supposed to come in and review it. But it's the weekend. They don't work weekends. This one looks like several earthquakes, so I probably won't do it. You can see there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines marked in red. Let me go back over here. There's a small one there, another small one there. Alright, so let's go over here to, what is it, this one? That one too's got several marked in red, but I will try. There's the spectrogram. The deeper the red, the hotter, more activity, more likely more magma came up. The lighter colors is gases that came up with the earthquake. So this one here comes in as a 2.87. I don't know how accurate that is because they're blended in. But that's that one right there. And then the next one, let me see if I can get it. 2.82, but actually that's that one down there because it blends in with that. Okay, let me pull this over so you can see it. See how it blends in? Yeah, it's hard to tell where it starts and where it finishes, or it could just been one long earthquake. Alright, let's go to this one right here at 5:27 Universal Time. Now, this one they did report as a magnitude 2.6. And that I get as a magnitude 2.60. So they didn't lie about the magnitude. That is correct. There's its signature. The next one at 5:02 and 45 seconds Universal Time. They are not reporting. It could be 2, but I put it as 1 and it comes in as a magnitude 2.56. If it is 2, they're not reporting it. You see we got a gush there and some little stuff there. Let's look at the signature. Yeah, it could just be an extended shaking that went on for 1 minute. There is 2, it looks like, marked in red. I don't know why this one isn't. It could have happened someplace else. It's got a long P wave, so possibly Sawtooth. But this first one marked in red is a small one. I'll try and get that magnitude. There's its signature. You can see we got 2 there. Let's pull it over to the next one. Alright, I'll do this one right. Oops. Right there. Let's see if I can pull that one. Alright, that comes in as a 2.64. And then there's one right before it. Right there. At 5:02 and 45 seconds. Universal Time. So that would be 2 minutes after midnight. Comes in as a 2.64. And then the first one marked in red. I'll try and get that one. See what its magnitude is. That comes in as a magnitude 2.31. Let's look at its signature. Yeah, so I went from there all the way down to there. It could be 2 earthquakes. It probably is. Yeah, we got a little blip here. But anyways, the next one marked in red looks like this one right here at 4:23 Universal Time. Look at the harmonic tremors. Wow. That one too is not being reported. So that would be at 11:29 Central Daylight Time. And that comes in as a magnitude 2.49. Then we have another one marked in red at 4:19 and 45 seconds Universal Time. That would be 11:19 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That comes in, let me pull it down, as a magnitude 2.32. It could be larger. Alright, the next one marked in red, it could be that one or it could be that one. Let me take a look here. Where am I at? I'm going to go with this one right here. It could be that one, but I'm going to go with this one right here. 3:09 and 15 seconds Universal Time, not being reported. You can see over here, this is all today. Going into last night. That comes in as a magnitude 2.51. 3:09 and 15 seconds Universal Time, which would have made it 10:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And again, it's a magnitude 2.51. This one here they did report. That is the magnitude 3.6. I get a magnitude 3.51, not a 3.6. Let me pull this across and show you what I did here. It was a very long earthquake. You can see we got two little shakers. And there was a small one afterwards. Let me show you the spectrogram. See that? I did not include that. I don't know if they did. And I think they did, because when I add in these two little aftershocks or whatever, see that? I come up with a magnitude 3.66. Myself, I probably would not have included these little aftershocks. I don't know the reasoning why they did. So let's try something else. If I take it all the way down to the next earthquake marked in red, it actually would have come in as a magnitude 3.83. Yeah, that's a wow moment. So let's bring this down and I'll show you all the way down to, yeah, this one right. Nope, I see it. Yeah, they included this one. Yeah, magnitude 3.83. Yeah, it's either a 3.5 whatever or a 3.83. But either way, these earthquakes are getting larger. This should be on mainstream media, which it is not. Did they report this one? 105. Nope, that one they did not report. Let's look at the signature. Yeah, let's go back to this one before I do that, because that's definitely, yeah, it probably was close to a 4, but this is a large signature and I want to do this one too. That one comes in as a magnitude 3.21 right there, and it lasted a long time, going from 105 in 40 seconds to, probably 2 minutes. It probably shook for about 2 minutes. You know, I've talked about earthquakes that could last 3 minutes, 4 minutes long. Yeah. And these are all along that fracture zone, that crack, where the magma's trying to come up. And what's so dangerous about that area of these earthquakes is that they could have a hydrothermal eruption. That's where the water boils up, gushes out. This area over here was a hydrothermal eruption. It would create a tsunami. There's also an area, see that circle area up there? That is a past hydrothermal eruption. This area too is a past hydrothermal eruption. So is that. And the reason too why it's so dangerous, there's a cap of rhyolite. Rhyolite is one of the most highly explosive types of lavas that you can have, because it is full of gas bubbles. Not like basalt, which doesn't have the gas bubbles, where basalt runs very slowly. It's rhyolite. And it's like a can or a bottle of soda. You shake it up, you open it up, and what happens? Yeah, you lose half the contents of your bottle of soda. And that's what rhyolite is, not basalt, where it flows very slowly, just kind of oozes out. No, this is rhyolite that's trying to come up through here. Right now they have 14 earthquakes listed as a magnitude 2.5 or greater. I wonder if that'll show that there, right there. And then if I go within the last 24 hours, all magnitude, we got 45. Now this is just Yellowstone Lake area. And then if we go for the last 7 days, we got 70. And we got 97 for the entire park area. Okay, now we're up to 102. I want to bring in Sawtooth, because I talked about how the magma's coming up from two different directions. The Snake River Plateau through here on the left, And then up from the Gulf of Mexico. Let me bring this out a little bit. Oh, see, they're not showing anything for Sawtooth. Oh, I stand corrected. Okay, let me bring this out. There's Sawtooth. Most recent was a 2.5 at 11:09 Universal. We got 156 earthquakes listed here. So we have a 2.5 at 11:09. That would be 6:09 a.m. But what I pulled doesn't go back that far or that early. Like I said, it takes me a while to pull these files, to load them up into the program. 11:45 is what's showing here. 11:09. It comes in probably just as a little blip here at Little West Thumb. So we got the promontory here, Little West Thumb in the center, and Norris Geyser Basin. This one right here. Let me pull that. And well, it's actually larger down here. Let me pull this down. Yeah, it's larger at the promontory. Let me pull that. And we'll zoom in on it. I suppose I could download it real quick. Hold on, I'll do that. So I'm downloading it. I got it saving. Show you the most recent earthquakes. Alright, what do we got here? Marked in red at 11:21 and 30 seconds. So that would be 6:11 a.m. It's currently 6:48 a.m. And it goes as far as about 6:45. So it's about 2 minutes behind. Alright, how big is it? That comes in as a magnitude 2.80. Okay, we got another one in red at 6:27 a.m. That, yeah, I don't know. It might be Stanley. That comes in as a 2.33. Let me pull this down so you can see it. Oh, didn't bring it down far enough. Okay, 2.33. Alright. See, that one at 11:09 doesn't show up here. That 2.5, I think they said it was. Hard keeping it on this little tiny line. Alright, but there's lots of them that they're not reporting. Lots of them. Yeah. Okay, 5:27. That's a fairly significant one. That would be 12:27 a.m. this morning. They are not reporting it. Did I do that one? I don't know. I have to go back and review my video. 5:27 and 45 seconds. That comes in as a magnitude 3.0. And they are not reporting it. Yeah, let's go back to the signature. Yeah, volcanic and harmonic tremors. And let's take a look at the depth. Where's that one at? I would say that one came up from very, very deep. Same with that one. And that one. And then this more recent one. Yeah. But anyways, that's all I have for you right now. Let me pull this up. You can see the date over here. Yeah, today the 17th. It is not settling down. Nope, not in the least. And I'm sure that USGS is hoping that it's settling down. See, I think this came from the Sawtooth by Stanley, Idaho. It's got a long P wave on it. I'll do another report as the earthquakes come in using this program here, the Stream View. I'll keep an eye on it. If you have any thoughts or comments or questions, please put it down below. If you're not prepared for a disaster, God help us if Yellowstone decides to go off. Hopefully it will settle down, but it's not. We're still having magnitude 2s and 3s. Please get prepared. If you're not, get prepared. I always say better safe than sorry. Always be prepared, like the Boy Scouts' old motto was. Always be prepared. People are not prepared these days. So I wanted to take a quick look at what's going on there. You can see all the dead trees here. Yeah, this geyser here is really steaming away. Anyways, that's all I have for you right now. I'll do an update later. Yeah. I hope everyone's prepared. This really needs to be on mainstream media, and they're not covering it. So I'll talk to you later. Always be prepared for a disaster. God bless you. Bye.